Hey everyone, welcome to another Anime Kingdom discussion and review. This one is on episode 10 of Charlotte, and this episode was really good. I really enjoyed it. The first half was pretty much about Shinsky, the flashback, him telling the story of everything of what happened when he went back in time, and like all the hard work that he had to go through. And every ability, of course, has a pretty big weakness. His weakness is every time he goes back in time, he loses his vision more and more until the point is of where we are now, and he is blind, obviously. But yeah, they tried to go through different measures of trying to protect people, trying to get them and save them, and obviously, they're just kids and trying to fight this corporation of scientists and stuff. Even with abilities, it's not gonna work out too well, So he just kept going back and back until finally, thanks to you, he figured out, to make a school. And that's how the school was created and everything. And it shows like everything that happened to that point, including, Kumagami staying and trying to help out by doing the wet thing, being all wet. That is so weird that he doesn't need to be wet. He's weird. But yeah, overall, it was like just a good, thing to see from a different point of view. This isn't, being the main character being you or Tomori. This is all about Shinsky and how he went back in time and helped everyone out. And because of this, I did see that in the Yumi episode, episode 6, when she does die, I always wondered in that episode, I said, who were those people? Who's that girl that came to try and stop Ayumi, but she was too late? I thought maybe she was with the scientists and stuff, but in actuality, that's actually the girl, the one that can make people go to sleep. So that was pretty dang interesting that I had to go back and look, and I was like, oh my gosh, that really is her, and it was Shinsky trying to send help because they knew that was going to happen, kind of thing. So that's pretty interesting. Other than that, the second half of the episode was pretty much you, of course. No, before I say this, I forgot. Tomori and Takujo actually knew that what Yu's power was, but they didn't want him to know because of the, how powerful that ability really is, and they want him to learn and everything, not just be, learn how to use his power and, not just use it. They changed him pretty much, because if he figured out he had that power before, that would be bad, because he not only takes the power, they lose that power. So that's how strong it is, and that's how he ends up going back in time and using the power to take it away from Ayumi and everything. I am sad at the point that kind of the connection that they had, Tomori and Yu, because her helping him, going on the kind of a date pretty much and everything, helping for the brother, all that kind of stuff, she doesn't remember. And obviously, like, when it was cute to see, like, when she's like, Ayumi was like, hoo, 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 when they leave, and she's like, it's not like that. But you can see he doesn't say anything. He just looks at her because he feels differently now. He obviously has feelings for her. That's what I'm thinking, and I like that. Like, when he thanks her and everything, she's like, "Oh, you're welcome." And I have a feeling, the connection will come back. It's just gonna take a little while more. I'm not too sure what's gonna happen now that they saved Ayumi. In this episode, they save Ayumi and meet up with Kumagami, and he says, "Hey, Pooh," so they know that he knows, and probably went back in time and all this kind of stuff. So they're gonna see their brother again. Yumi finally will see him for the first time. Like how long, and Yu already knows, obviously, and he's gonna have to explain everything. But yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do from here on out. Are they gonna make this like? Are they gonna just keep going and with the school thing and have everyone safe and all that kind of stuff? Or are they gonna attack? Or are they gonna get attacked? I'm not too sure. It's really interesting on how many different doors are open for them to go through, and for the people who wrote the anime to go through, because there's a lot of different possibilities that we can possibly go. For example, they could get attacked by the scientists, something happens, they could go on the offensive. I don't think that's going to happen. Or the safe way with this, just staying with the school and everything, but I don't know how they would do that in 3 episodes. I'm not too sure. We'll just have to wait and see. Another thing is, are they going to continue with this? The brother's still crazy. Are we going to have that whole the band and him meeting the singer? It's a lot of different things that I'm not too sure. Is it going to happen, or is it not anymore now that he went back in time and he knows all that kind of stuff? So I can't wait to see what they have in store for us in the next episodes. But yeah, so far, like I've said, in the beginning of this season, I was a little like, this is okay. It's like a slice of life with powers, but I kept through it because it was still pretty interesting, pretty funny, pretty cool. And I knew that, Key's animes are always like this, like, Clannad and Little Busters. The first season, this is only one season, so they can't do that. But the first season was not really big emotional kind of stuff. It was the second season, and after story and refrain. But in this, it's like the halfway point, episode 6, Ayumi dies, and that's another thing is that I did get wrong. I actually thought, at first I thought, Ayumi she would come back because of Yusa. That was wrong. Then I thought, oh my gosh, she's actually alive because they said they could save her. Wrong again, because it's actually, she is dead, but you had to go back in time to save her. So yeah, total I just got everything wrong pretty much. But yeah, I don't know, like at that point, episode 6, after that it was just better and better episode, over and over again, emotional turmoil, all this kind of stuff going on. It's been making this anime so good, and I just enjoyed every minute of it so far. It just took a while to build up to that point, and when that point came, it was just, so far it's just been amazing, and I can't wait to see how they finish it off in these last 3 episodes. But yeah, that's all I really gotta say, guys. I really enjoyed this episode. Can't wait for this, to see the next and see what happens, what they do next. But yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If there's anything I missed and you want to talk about, comment below as well. And seriously, guys, 3 more episodes. I wonder what's gonna happen. But yeah, till next time, guys. See ya.